Palu is the play. And I will pick accordingly. Alright, let's get set to go. Hanad versus Token starting on PS2, definitely a good stage for both these characters. The low ceiling kind of making a lot of Ike's kind of upper conversions kill a little bit earlier. Pally definitely benefiting off of it quite well as well, having a lot of room to move around. So far, Hanad finding most of these hits. Oh, going for a big read there with a forward smash. Not going to find it, and going right back to ledge very safely with that up B. There we go, Cake. Alright, I should say Token. Still got Cake on the brain. Trying to catch the recovery. Going a little bit too high.
Who doesn't have Cake on the brain? That man is attractive. What can I say?
There you go, up airs, safe pressure, and...
Can't tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I will not tell you are wrong, Varsity. For I simply cannot. Good catch there. Didn't catch the jump, and oddly enough, kind of just going right past the auto reticle, and not being able to come on back.
I'm actually going to go see if anyone else is willing to commentate.
Sounds good. Is Stickless gone? Your percents are about even. For all I care. Definitely, Hanad can find the stock quite soon, and he almost does with that back air from center stage. Not quite going to be enough. Look at the down air. There's one person who lands those Ike down airs consistently. It is Hanad. I've played a few friendlies with them. Very, very diligent and very kind of good at finding that timing. Good weight there. Actually not opting to go to the aerial. Doing the empty land. Going for the forward tilt. Look for the stock. Again, recovering high. No punish from Token. Going to go back to the ledge. Looking for a back air. Definitely will take it in the corner, especially these percents. And speaking of back air taking a stock, it's going to be Hanad's taking the first blood here on this set. That side be aggressively, and it's going to cost him his stock as Token finds that back air. Getting some air strings, only 18%, 19, 20, 30. It's adding up with these up airs, I will tell you that much. Go Hanad trying to find that grab. It's very, very short range. You got to be very kind of diligent with how you use it. And speaking of grabs, he's going to find a little bit of follow-up here on the up air, looking for another one. Speaking of up airs, here's Cake getting some more damage, trying to catch Hanad only back down with that air dodge. He's not going to find it. A little bit of a pop-up with the last hit in there. It's going to lead to Token's advantage. Catching out a Greco finally on that recovery. The up smash will not do it quite yet, not finding the hit. Stickless coming right back to commentary for me. I'm commentating my man's entrance.
Yo, 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 yo. How's it going, everybody?
You already know who it is.
It's the man who needs no introduction. Bashmo. What's going on, everybody?
Bashmo, you sound a little bit different. You okay? You feeling a little sick? Your throat cracked up a little bit?
A little bit. Oh, excellent. I'm coming right into Palu Ike.
You are my friend, and Hanad again finding kind of the first stock out of the interactions, finding that first stock this game. Cake, or I guess Token quickly answering back, but again, Hanad finding this first stock. Token, maybe not bear here, will do a great air dodge.
Well, excellent frame trap, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Definitely hard to kind of land against Palu with just how many good options he has to juggle you and kind of catch your landings. Speaking of juggling, yeah.
Yeah, Hanad, like, historically is an incredible player at controlling the pace of the game. So, like, it's going to be important for Token to really extend his advantage state, really kind of control the pace of the game with these spaced aerials, controlling the burst range right now. So
yeah, speaking of it, extending your advantage state, getting like 50-60% off just one grab there and kind of keeping up the pressure. I love that weight from Hanad.
Yeah, excellent patience, and Hanad going to be able to catch the landing and the game with that just game one, right?
Yeah, it's just game one, and just scouting out almost every kind of landing option, waiting for them, and then just punishing right after.
Yeah, he's really, really good at controlling the pace of the game, controlling the pace of advantage state in particular. Fairly patient in his advantage state, able to catch on a lot of air dodges, a lot of other things. So, you know, very important for him to be able to catch that, especially in a matchup against like Palu. Palu is one of those characters that like you do not want to really let control anything. So, is that updated? Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm on it.
All right, here we are, picking our music for the second game here, looking off FD.
FD's cool. I think FD in this matchup is really interesting because like as an Ike, if you're gonna play Ike, not having those platforms, you're really gonna want to make those your advantage state count. So if you're Hanado right now, the FD pick is basically saying like, look, I'm going to be mixing up with my drift, and now you're going to have to play a lot more of a 50-50 base game. You're going to maybe have to give up a little more stage control, depending on how you're reading your advantage state. And Token also probably looking to play a little more of a horizontal keep away game, but right now Hanada just keeping him in the air.
Yeah, not keeping him away much at all. Definitely both these characters having a really kind of high aptitude at, again, juggling you, keeping you from landing on the ground, and FD having that lack of platforms kind of takes away those platform mix-ups and those platform landings. And both these players, I should say, have shown a great ability to not only kind of catch landings, but be patient, wait out the air dodges, and find big hits. Unfortunately, not big enough of a hit there with that up air to find the stock for Hanado.
Yeah, he had the right call out there on the air dodge, just was slightly misplaced, and right now it's kind of running away from him a little bit. He's still got the percent lead, finds the back air, finds the stock, and looking mildly comfortable, but you know that you should be looking at it as like that could have been extra credit, right? You could have been getting that extra percent. Now Token gonna need to make something happen quickly. Calls out the jump with the nair, but so good with those quick draws, getting back to the stage.
Yeah, I really like that usage, just kind of the no charge side B there.
Yeah. Dash attack really good at catching the landings as well on Palu's side.
And speaking of quick draw again, using it aggressively to land, he's been doing a really great job of using it kind of at different heights and at different timings. And although I have seen Token try to go for punishes, and I guess it working out that time for him, we saw him use a lot of the auto reticle just like that to catch the recoveries, and not really working out much for him. Looking like, again, the keep away game you're talking about here, Stickless.
Yeah, a lot of patient neutral. Like I said, Hanado notorious for controlling the paces of his match, really conditioning these shields, getting the grabs. Like, that's definitely his specialty. And then, of course, controlling his advantage state. But right now, Token doing an excellent job at just kind of bringing him coast to coast here.
Beautiful down tilt, catching the quick draw.
Ooh, attempted with the win box.
Yeah, I really like that. Crossfall near jaws right back to stage, and it's going to get shielded, and it's not going to get punished as Token does not get the turnaround grab.
Yeah, a lot of shield stun on a lot of Ike's moves make it really weird to do turnaround grabs, but the up smash just going to say, yeah, you're going to try to turn around. Like, turn around this, buddy.
Cleaver.
Where are you going to cross up? That's that Jake up strong from Multiverses.
Not sure if that... Wow, force smash works out there. Not sure what Token threw out to try to edge guard there, but at least on the ledge it worked out for him.
Yes, sir. Down throw. Clean opening here. Catches the jump.
Two uppers.
Waiting for the air dodge. Catches the... Good, excellent recognition from Hanado, really.
So much damage.
His advantage is so impressive. Gets the 2-frame as well. Throwing another eruption out for boot. And the down air. Oh,
I talked about that. I talked about that game 1, actually.
Yeah.
Hanado being one of the best Ike players at using that down air I've ever seen.
So confident. Absolutely. And now if you're Token, you're kind of wondering, like, yo, like, the heck happened, man? Like, that was my counter pick, and now he's going right to town. Yeah, I think I agree with the town city pick a little bit, especially if he's planning on switching to Steve here. He's hovering the character, going Enderman right into it. The thing about Enderman in this matchup is that, like, Ike is definitely gonna outrange him and just kind of do a lot more in terms of, like, in neutral. Like, it's going to be so awkward for him to actually get through these walls. But the dash attack, I mean, it's one heck of a burst option. But burst options against Steve is what you really need.
Absolutely. I feel like, for the most part, generally speaking, most sword characters have an alright time against Steve. Especially those that are able to kind of cut through the blocks. I don't believe Ike being one of those. I'm talking more like Sephiroths and Clouds who kind of just cut through it like butter or just poke through it.
Yeah, and like Sephiroth and Cloud both also have tools to force Steve to approach. They have those projectiles. They definitely have some longer hitboxes in terms of like the way that the sword is swung to actually contest minecart as well. So if you're looking at like the matchup pick, it's definitely not going to look as good as some other swords, but Ike can definitely get the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's always kind of the pushback that Ike is going to be finding most of these hits falling down with an air, falling down with a fair, which Steve is kind of able to anti-air with kind of up smashes and what have you, preemptive bears, that sort of thing.
This might be a punish. Yep, see you later.
Wooden sword, going to replace it with another one.
Yeah, having access to mainly wood tools here at the beginning of the match is definitely not surprising. Of course, like, you're going to be using up that wood resource on this stage. That was almost very, very bad situation for Hanado. Like, he could have capitalized so much harder.
I didn't even think about that stick list.
Shit,
Yeah,
like-
definitely. Each stage does matter with what materials you get, and this is definitely going to be one of those stages where you're getting a lot less iron, you're getting a lot more wood,
Yep.
and getting some good damage off your little platform extensions.
Yeah, Hanado incredibly fortunate that Token didn't have any metal to actually extend that. He didn't have it. He has got gold, but he doesn't have any iron at the moment. So
Yeah, to pick up on the
Definitely.
metal, like I mean, like Token has been having a really hard time just finding much of any of this game, using it pretty much as it comes to get those minecarts going. But that being said, he's gonna get a little bit more off that plat. You get kind of 4 or 5 of them on respawn. See what he does with them. No diamonds. Hanado's been doing such a great job at just pressuring so far.
yeah, he's actually gotten rid of all of his wood by using that TNT as well, because it does use the lowest ranking materials first. Gets the second hit of the anvil to pop him up here, but lots of iron in his inventory at the moment to try to get out of this disadvantage state. Going all the way out
Speaking
for
of
that
getting
spike.
out of disadvantage.
A little bit of a desperate attempt there. I think we might be looking at a diamond build here, especially because he does have a lack of an axe. He just got to get Hanado off of him in his crafting table. Don't know if if I'm Token, if I'm just trying to wait till the next stock for diamond here, but it is very much an option.
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
necessary.
he's
He
still
doesn't have
mining.
axe is the
No
problem,
pickaxe.
right?
Yeah, no axe. Sorry, yeah, no axe means he can't mine as fast as he'd want to.
No axe, no shovel.
Shovel is not relevant right now.
No. But
Oh, a little bit too overzealous with that down smash, but the side B gonna take him right
doesn't
up the
even
right-hand
need the
side.
diamonds, eh? Doesn't
Yeah,
even need the
like,
axe.
That's the thing. So like, if you don't want to, you don't have to craft with the diamonds. You can just kind of make your opponent sweat and say like, yo, like you're a stock down. Like I'm gonna mine no matter what. Doesn't matter the speed. If I have the stock lead, like your time is running out regardless of how fast I'm mining. So
Yeah, beautiful play from Token there. I mean, definitely having that ace in his pocket of sorts. I guess even if he did lose his stock there,
Yeah.
having the diamond on command on that new fresh stock would have been huge.
yeah, literally basically guaranteed. We're going to PS2. This stage is made of stone, not iron, as most people think. The thing about this stage is that the stone material is like pretty decent early on, but they spawn with dirt and all this this wood. So a lot of the time, what Steves will do at the beginning of the match is they'll try to build with a lot of blocks to get rid of them, because stone is a lot harder to break through for a lot of characters. I'm not entirely sure how many hits Ike will take to get through any stone blocks, but it's definitely one of the most efficient, if not the most efficient, material to build blocks out of in this matchup, or at least as a Steve player in general.
Yeah, speaking of materials and stages, Tickless, do you know if there's any stages that do end up having kind of a more higher based iron content? Like Halos, perhaps?
No, it's like it's always the same. Like you get the iron after the same amount of reps
Okay,
or mine
same.
reps every single time, and unless you're mining on an anvil, and the anvil will always give you your iron back if you mine it.
Gotcha. We got percents are a lot more even using that little fight club. I love people referring to Steve Blocks as kind of just creating Hyrule Temple Fight Club.
Yeah, for real.
And-
No, you're not wrong. Like you're laughing, but like that is essentially what he's doing. Is he's creating terrain, right? Like when you're creating terrain, like you're effectively altering the state of which the stage is played on, because it's like now this is an asymmetric stage, which means I can stand on the asymmetric part of it and have an inherent advantage. So Hanado does clean up that stock with a nice dash attack. That's what I'm talking about, like the burst options that you need in this matchup. Like if you have a killing burst move, like yeah, Ike's isn't the best, but Hanado's just efficiency and proficiency at spacing is super good right now.
I think
So-
if anything, Hanado's just been doing like an absolute. That's probably gonna be no too heavy. It's not quite that strong. It is
not-
that strong.
It is
but it's
strong,
not quite
just-
that strong.
Yeah, not that yet. Not yet. Oh, that's gonna do it.
It's gonna definitely
See
gonna do
you
it there.
later.
But I feel like Hanado's been doing such a great job of just putting on so much pressure onto Token. Like he hasn't really been able to find much time to mine. He hasn't really been able to find much time to get kind of his iron supplies back up. The diamonds are coming slower, and like even when he has to craft a new item, it's hard because Hanado's just on him all the time.
Yeah, the diamonds coming slower is basically like because every single time he dies, the mining count is actually reset. Oh my god, that is so funny.
That is a stock, and Token will find it. Very happy with that. I
Down
would be.
throw. I'm not gonna find the forwarder, but now he's like I said, he's kind of relegated to these last two pieces of iron here, trying to come with a little bit of pressure, but unfortunately was hitting kind of unsafe with those up airs.
He's running out of mats very quickly.
Yeah,
here.
he's gonna need to find an opening to mine very fast. Yeah, this is where also like the lack of Steve's burst range and like the length of Ike's sword is just gonna be paying dividends as Hanado wins 3-1, taking the set over Token. A valiant effort for the Steve.